A crime? I'm sorry. I'm just
well, it's
gonna
not a crime. Okay?
Well, what do you need my ID for then?
It's not a crime because we don't know who you are, and you're out here parked. And one of the things that we do out here is if we have a vehicle that's parked, and you know, it's a little odd just to be parked, not doing anything. So
not
we like
really.
to identify the people who are out here.
Sorry,
I didn't ask you to come outside the car.
What?
I didn't ask you to come outside the car.
I want to get out.
I didn't ask you to step outside the car. Okay?
All right, what do you want?
We have to kind of go about this the right way. You just can't jump out of cars when you're on a police contact.
Yeah, I literally just parked here about a minute ago, and I can even show you on my dash cam.
Okay, well, when you see your ID, so we can identify you.
I'm not giving my ID, dude.
You're not going to give us your ID?
No.
Really?
Yeah, because unless I committed a crime or something, then
No,
I'll give my
that's
ID.
not how that works, man.
Yeah, because
Look where you're parked right now. Are you allowed to be parked here?
I don't see the sign.
So what you're doing? So let me just want to make sure I have this down correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can record me all day. I'm recording you too. You're refusing.
I'm not refusing.
Well, when we ask you,
If you committed a crime, then I give my ID.
No. That's not how it works there. When we ask you, to identify yourself so we know who you are, because that's one of our jobs out here that we're doing. And then when you refuse, well, what is that? What is that?
That's only refusing if I'm refusing if there was a crime committed or something. I'm not going to have my rights.
All right, guys, listen up. Right from the start, we see two officers trying to flex their authority, demanding an ID from a man who hasn't committed a crime. They claim his parked car makes him suspicious. But that's pure nonsense. Watch closely as our guy calmly stands his ground, refusing to surrender his rights under the Fourth Amendment. He points out repeatedly that unless a crime is committed, they have no legal basis to demand identification. And yet, the officers insist, weaving half-truths and intimidation tactics. This scene sets the tone for the entire interaction, showing how law enforcement can overstep, misunderstand, or blatantly ignore constitutional limits, while a citizen armed with knowledge stays composed and assertive.
Violated, dude.
Your lights aren't. We're not violating your rights.
Can I see your ID? Can I see your?
You see everything I have.
Okay, you can see everything I have too.
No, I don't. I don't know who you are.
I just told you who I am.
My name is Rodriguez.
Well, my name is Olivo.
Right here. It's posted right here. You're not. You can see my
I'm not
badge.
doing nothing wrong, dude.
You can see everything.
I literally just pulled up, parked, but I take some photos.
Also, another reason why we stop people here, because it's a narcotic area where a lot of people they stop, drugs are passed, drugs are given.
Yeah, I don't do none of
a lot
that
of things
stuff.
go down like that.
I'm literally about to go into the military too.
That's why when we ask you, you know, who you are, we eliminate these things very, very simply. So so what you're telling me is you're refusing to give us.
I'm not refusing unless there was a crime committed.
Okay. So you said your name is what?
Miguel.
Miguel what?
I'm not giving you my last name, dude.
Okay.
I'm not about violating my rights. I have nothing in here besides camera gear. So I'm getting my plates ran, no crime committed or anything.
Now pay attention. The officers escalate, pressing for personal details, using reasoning that doesn't hold up legally. They try to convince him that his presence and vehicle location justify their demands. But our guy isn't falling for it. He makes it crystal clear. No crime, no obligation to provide ID. He even references past experiences with law enforcement, highlighting harassment and misuse of power. Throughout this, he remains calm, recording everything, standing tall, and refusing to be bullied. All right, guys, this is where you see the clash of egos. Officers desperately trying to assert control versus an ordinary citizen who knows his rights and won't back down. It's a masterclass in standing firm under pressure.
I run into Border Patrol every day here. Never had an issue.
I'm not Border Patrol.
Yeah, but I'm just letting you know because
Okay.
they're law enforcement as well. They're federal.
That's the police.
They're federal.
We're not Border Patrol.
I'm not saying you're Border
You're
Patrol.
refusing to identify yourself, dude. That's a problem.
No, I'm not.
Oh, it is.
No, it's not. Unless you committed a crime, then it's refusing. What crime did I commit? I'll give you my ID. You just gotta tell me a crime.
Commit a crime.
What's the crime?
You did not commit a crime.
Okay, then I don't have to give you my ID.
When you're stopped by law enforcement,
I didn't get stopped.
we're stopping you right now.
You're stopping me now from doing what I'm doing, but it's not a
Stopping
crime.
you right now.
It's not a crime, though.
That's what we're doing. Okay. The thing called reasonable suspicion. Have you heard of that?
What's the suspicion then?
Have you heard of that?
What's the suspicion?
You're parked here, just parked, doing nothing.
What's suspicious about it? It's not illegal.
Well, it's not an area just to stop at either.
A lot of people stop here and
Here's where things get even more interesting. The officer starts citing arbitrary programs and procedures, trying to make stone guard and suspicion sound like legitimate reasons to detain or identify him. But the man dismantles it piece by piece, calmly explaining that parked cars and photography aren't crimes. Notice how he challenges their assertions without losing his composure, exposing the shaky foundation of their claims. He repeatedly asks, "What crime did I commit?" And the officers fumble, offering vague, inconsistent answers. All right, guys, watch carefully. This is exactly why knowing your rights matters. Even under aggressive questioning and misleading tactics, a well-informed citizen can stay unshaken and legally protected.
go hike, run, and everything. I just got out the gym, came here, parked, ready to start taking some photos.
To identify yourself. That's the other problem.
Okay, you're refusing to identify yourself. But now you're telling me it's suspicious, but suspicious is not a crime
Suspicious
still.
circumstances, dude.
It's not a crime though.
Fun. And the operation that we're doing, just so you know, is called Stone Guard. You ever heard of that?
No.
Okay, well, Stone Guard means that that's what we do. People stop on the side of the road, not doing anything. You're saying you're taking pictures, but yet I don't see you taking
I
pictures.
literally just parked.
Okay. You know, I hear what you're telling me.
I've been. What's up? Yeah, I just bought a house there. Literally about 3 months ago.
Challenge.
I'm not challenging, dude.
That's okay. Okay, I see that. But it's very simple when you either probably don't.
I just won't give you my ID because I already been harassed by Coronado police when I pull up to just take photos.
How are they harassing you?
I'm not saying you're harassing me. I'm just saying I've been harassed.
Okay. I can't speak for them.
You can't speak for them. You can't speak for others.
For
It just
I can only speak for me.
okay. This is just me. I won't give up my ID.
Just
dude.
like you can only speak for you.
Yeah.
We already know who you are, and that's fine. Things can go very.
Things escalate further as the officers insist on his cooperation, trying manipulation, guilt, and pseudo-authoritative reasoning. But our protagonist keeps it sharp and factual, refusing to surrender unnecessary personal information. He points out the absurdity of their arguments, referencing the law and his rights. Watch how he remains assertive yet polite, refusing to fall for classic intimidation tactics like misrepresentation or vague accusations. This part of the video perfectly demonstrates the disconnect between law enforcement's perceived authority and legal reality. Guys, this is a lesson in courage. Standing up to authority doesn't mean confrontation. It means knowing the law, being assertive, and refusing to be coerced.
It can be very much more simpler.
Yeah, it would have been simple, but
it's very
I've been.
simple. Hey, look, this is who I am. Okay, hey, no problem, dude.
That's why I
On
shook
your
your
way.
hand, told you
And
who I
you're
was.
going. Shaking hands don't mean anything.
Yeah, I don't go and meet a random girl on the street and tell her, "Here's my ID. Here,
Well, this isn't a.
this is who I am.
This
Who
isn't
are
a
you?"
dating experience, buddy. That's okay. We're not talking about meeting a girl.
Okay, then I'm not
This is
gonna give you my ID.
This
That's
is more
the
of a
thing.
law enforcement. But we already know who you are. We already got him. All right.
That's cool.
And
where's your guys' apartment? Is it the one all the way on 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
315 4th.
All right, I'm gonna head down there actually and make a complaint. You too, man.
Finally, we reach the climax. The officers, clearly frustrated, try every trick to force compliance, but our man remains unshaken, having already asserted his rights and identity. He calmly prepares to file a complaint, underscoring the importance of accountability. Listen up, guys. This is why documenting encounters is critical. Knowledge and evidence are power. The video wraps up with a stark reminder. Never blindly trust authority. Always know your rights and stand firm. By recording, commenting, and sharing, you help raise awareness and educate the public on protecting themselves against overreach. Aggressive? Maybe. Necessary? Absolutely.